Garbage is as much an integral part of our lives as supermarkets, the internet, public transport, and many other things. In addition to the usual household waste, there is waste that can be recycled. That is, scrap metal, plastic, and a lot more. Waste paper is also part of the garbage family. Today on Made in Ukraine, we will tell you how materials are recycled and what is made out of them afterwards. This enterprise is preparatory by nature. Its main task is to sort recyclable material that comes in and compress it into bales. Sometimes a preliminary sorting of raw materials is carried out before delivery to the production facility. These processes take place in warehouses, shopping malls, supermarkets and shops. Upon arrival at the enterprise, the secondary raw materials end up in the pressing and sorting areas. The materials are sorted here. They are the usual polythene, waste paper and PET bottles. Sorting is based on the type of raw materials, polymers, paper and brands of a particular type of raw material. The sorting of secondary raw materials is an important part of the technological process. It is done by hand here. Almost all types of existing polymers are fed onto the sorting conveyor belt. Now there is mostly paper and film of various types on the conveyor. Sorters separate polythene of low and high pressure, stretch film, PVC film and polypropylene. Paper is also sorted by type. According to European standards, up to 50 kinds of waste paper are distinguished. As for PET bottles, the determining sorting factor for them is colour. The usual performance capacity of the sorting line is about 1.5 tons of raw materials per day. But the figure may vary depending on the number of workers on the line and the type of raw material being sorted. After sorting, raw materials in large containers are moved by a crane to a storage area. From there, the raw materials are sent for pressing. A huge press begins to work, compressing the raw materials into bales. In this form, a part of the raw materials is sent to processing plants. The enterprise uses large presses with a capacity of about 100 tons. They are able to create bales weighing anywhere between 400 to 700 kilograms. High-quality sorting and compact pressing of raw materials are very important for further processing. The cost of logistics depends on that, and consequently the final price of the end product. Special equipment, namely vehicles with special levers, deliver the raw materials and transport pressed bales to other enterprises. When entering the enterprise, the vehicle is weighed. These scales can weigh loads of up to 60 tons with a margin of error of only 20 kilograms. This is how the operator room of the scales looks like. It is the operators who weigh vehicles and lead them to the reception area. When a vehicle stops on the scales, a screenshot of its weight is automatically made. That is required for reporting to the client. Small batches of raw materials are weighed on 2-ton scales. These vehicles use a special loading technology. The vehicle raises the container and fixes its door. The container rises at an angle of approximately 45 degrees. Secondary raw materials fall out under the force of gravity. Such technology makes it possible to avoid loading and unloading using a lot of loaders or trucks. This process is managed by one person, the driver of the vehicle. Much of the raw material that remains in the enterprise is sent to the area for the production of corrugated cardboard containers. Corrugated cardboard containers is a complex, obscure term. What it actually means is the standard packaging made of corrugated cardboard. This is the kind of packaging that can be found in every store. Corrugated cardboard containers are appreciated for their simplicity, low price, reliability and convenience. It is easy to fold, so it takes up less space. Besides that, corrugated cardboard can be recycled again after use. process of production of corrugated cardboard is quite simple and clear. It is done by machines. The operator receives an application and sets the size of the box for the machine. Knives are adjusted to that size and then the box is cut out. The platform moves, the shafts pick up the sheet, and the knife section cuts out the box of the specified size. Only 2 people work at one production line. The operator monitors the output quality. The roller cutting press with punching forms is used for rolling corrugated cardboard. The punching form passes under the shafts and pushes the cardboard through, which makes a finished box. A machine for making walls for boxes. Such boxes are used in the pharmaceuticals industry. This machine can produce walls for various numbers of compartments in a box. After the number of boxes on the pallet passes a certain threshold, a sensor goes off and the line stops automatically. The operators replace the pallet. The boxes are sent to the next production stages, gluing and packaging. After gluing and packing, the corrugated cardboard containers are sent to the warehouse and from there to various industrial enterprises.